We good to start?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. What's up, Big Foe?
Good, Brody.
Yes, sir, man. Getting through the season, man. We're back home in DC, man. How's it feeling?
I feel good, bro. I feel good to be back out here. And it's, outside the slam tournament, kind of be close. Friends, family, get to live my normal off-week vibe at tournament. So it's cool. I've done for good, local Paris comedy. So it's good, and everyone's gonna be super excited to get and different sports. It's really cool.
Yeah. So what would you rate this tournament and how meaningful it is to you in your tennis career?
It's top three. I mean, top two. I mean, outside the Grand Slam, I think all of us still falling up a lot. But yeah, I mean, this is right after that. I mean, I won the Grand Slam and won this tournament. I have my career, I'll be good. I mean, there's nothing else. Before that, I grew up on. You hit on so many times. Yeah, you worked at.
Very true.
See my name on the stadium. As a winner. That's childhood dream. Yeah.
No, I agree. That's a big deal right there. That's definitely a big deal. I can't lie. All right, so I feel like you've had a very good career. You're top 10 now. What are some of the misconceptions that a casual tennis player wouldn't know that the life of a pro is?
Yeah, I think people try to think tennis is, which it is. I'm not saying it's not, but it is a glamorous life. But it's not as well. I mean, there's a lot of players, really good players, struggling, not getting endorsement deals, not getting good looks, not making great money at all. And, playing, just trying to make ends meet rather than actually playing for a living. They're very high quality players.
Exactly.
So, is that right? Necessarily? No. Obviously I've been blessed in my ability and my marketability, but there's a lot of players that good solid players that don't get any sniffs, any real endorsement deals, and I didn't know because they're not but they're quality players and they do what they do at a high level. So yeah, I mean, I think that's part of this misconception that people they don't see any of that, but they only see Wimbledon final and the crowd and everybody and think that's tennis. Well, nah, I mean, it's a whole future story. It takes a lot to get to that point, and people that are in that situation aren't killing. I mean, they're living good, but they're not killing.
This is true.
When it comes to off courts, like this, use money.
I mean, my opinion, I think the sport's very cutthroat. Like, you eat what you kill. If you don't kill, you starve.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Coach that said it best. You're either tennis star or you're star there.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you're trying to cut, right? I mean, try to get more guys being comfortable, make that good living. That's when they break the even. That's when you gotta make ends play all these tournaments.
So we're at one of our favorite spots here in the city. Tell me where we're at right now.
Yeah, we're at CL Social Club, one of the best spots in the city, the best rooftop. We're super plugged in there, you know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Want to shout out our guy Wilmot, by the way. Shout out Wilmot.
He's super solid. But yeah, I mean, he's been taking care of us for about a year or so. Food's great here. Highly recommend, players to come here. I'm gonna definitely recommend that to players.
Exactly.
Especially if they have girlfriends that really do something nice and serious there. It's good.
Cool. So with becoming top 10, how did that impact you emotionally? What was the feedback on that?
Yeah, I mean, you see me. I called you. I was tearing up. I mean, we went through so much. To say you're top 10 in the world is crazy, and you gotta wear it every day. It was just, I've changed so many times of who I am to get to that point. So you can't try to be somebody and be used to be at the same time. So I think it's a testament to all the work I put in. It's a testament to people I got around me. It's a testament to a kid who had an opportunity and took it serious. And have the right people around them to keep him on that same way and to keep him humble. So I think that's the biggest thing I'm happy about is what I've never let it get to me. I'm still me. I still want to be one of the boys.
Yeah, I agree.
Being the class clown in the group.
I feel like that's what makes you very relatable to a lot of fans that watch the game, they really resonate with you. When they're watching you play, they feel like they're on that emotional roller coaster with you, the ups and downs of the match, how intense the crowd gets at US Open, even everywhere now with you being top 10. So I mean, honestly, from brother to brother, just keep going. Love seeing what you're doing, and just have fun with it, man. Because the way the game's going, you, Nick, a bunch of other marquee players are gonna change the game in a big way.
Take it to another level. Take it to a different place. I want to take it to another level. Take it to a different place.
Different place. Something where it's never been.
Different demographic. Get people that wouldn't normally watch it. Tune in. And the why of that is so interesting. You know, showing their personalities and being okay in their own skin. That whether you like it or not, you're still watching, right? So it's cool. It's
yeah, and I feel like that's a big thing on why you and guys like Nick are so, you know, approachable, because like you guys kind of are unapologetically like yourselves. You guys go out there, wear your heart on your sleeve. However it comes, you guys are rolling with the punches, and that's just great to see.
And obviously, even in that sense, me and Nick he does it his own way, I do it mine, but it's in the same notion where we're just like what you see was good. You know, Nick gonna be out there breaking rackets, cussing people out, but also playing crazy.
Exactly.
And you want to watch it, and you know, I'm gonna be out there smiling, laughing. I'm gonna be shaking hands to the crowd, and people maybe all he's doing to me, but you're gonna come and watch. And that's where, you know, younger people are gonna come and watch. People want to be like, oh, people gonna come out and do this. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
It's cool. It's cool to see.
All right, so the PTPA was created to advocate for the players, right? What do you feel like is so important about that, for the players to have their own voice in a sense?
So, yeah, I think every sport, I mean, that's a standing grab. You know, towards video, I think that should be bottom line standard. And I think, granted, NBA, other sports, and TV rights, they had to are making so much money as a collective bargaining. A lot of people are tuning in to watch seventies. Grand Slams are making a lot of money.
They're grossing a lot. They're grossing a lot.
The fact that we're only seeing profit and not net, it's great.
Yeah, it's,
you know, that small number is profit.
Yeah, it's a small number of the profit that's definitely deserved to the players. Because without the players, there is no.
Well, product is nothing to sell. Something to sell is no change. It's sponsor. All right. So that's all secondary. I think being an organization where you have someone, you know, someone's got you to fight for the players, for the rights of the players, in a money situation, and the everyday tour life. Changing how we should have the same ball throughout the whole tour. And the rules around the tour. Our salaries, some we cut, you know, expensive for players in some places. So we bring in deals for players.
But that comes from those CBAs and collective bargaining agreements that are already in other sports that kind of have that safety net for players. Because once a player signs that, all right, I'm in the league, everybody knows, oh, they're paid. But in tennis, it's not that. It's, all right, you're good enough to be here, but you have to earn your keep every single time, then and again and again. And that puts on pressure on players that are really good. Unnecessary pressure, in my opinion.
But and I think there's a lot of ways, and I think obviously with a one-on-one sport, it's always going to be that to a certain.
Of course.
But you know, because you can't. There's nothing guaranteed. But it still doesn't mean that we can be like, okay, it is what it is. Whatever. There's still a way to make it better, way better.
Everyone kind of knows you're around the league a lot. You're tapped in with a lot of different NBA players. What would you say is the biggest difference from being a professional tennis player to being a professional basketball player? And conversations you may have had with your friends?
I think the lifestyle of it, right? The things I like about basketball, I think as far as your lifestyle, it's crazy that the hand in their shape, Adam Shaver's hand, their lives has changed, right? When I signed a contract to turn pro in Asia, my career's just begun. Literally, you know, they guarantee me, okay, this is what they you have the marketplace for clothing and apparel, but you know, to really grow the brand, I got to win a lot of matches. So that's tough, but exciting at the same time. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like NBA guys you know, and then feeling different though, you know, I like how they be guys, how they dress, you know, the shoes they wear, you know, the music they listen to, the whole culture vibe that goes around the league. Creates a fun, good atmosphere. And people want to be a part of, because everyone loves fashion. Everyone loves the swag. Everyone wants that. I agree. And I think tennis should move more of that. But
I feel like basketball has found a way to kind of join music, fashion, entertainment, all kind of wrapped up in one. Because you can be at a basketball game, and it's sometimes not even as much about the basketball game as who's there.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be there. It's fun atmosphere. People are talking, drink, chill. You know, other than the U.S. Open, we like players that to players relax, they'll win, and it's like, you know, imagine if you can walk around the tour. So those things need to change. So then you need to create younger fans.
Exactly. You want to grab the attention of the younger crowd, because they're gonna potentially then be the future of what's supposed to be quote unquote the norm. You know, so I feel like, you know, as the sport keeps going and keeps evolving, I already feel like fashion's starting to come into the picture with guys like Yannick Sinner with the Gucci bags. And
it's great. And
you know, things like that.
Great thing happened at Wimbledon. It's huge.
I mean, huge.
Yeah, seeing that, it's already steps in the right direction.
Exactly. And
Nick paying fine, wearing red dunks. But
and then even on the music piece, I feel like you're aiding a lot in that. You got guys like Travis Scott making that commercial with Johnny Mac, and that was crazy to see. I think everyone was going crazy when that dropped.
Yeah, even when I saw it,
I think I actually saw it before you, and then I showed you.
Yeah, it was. It's been a while time.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, bro. It's great. What is one of your craziest stories on tour with crazy like traveling schedules and things like that you've had to maybe do a quick turnaround?
I always have one. I mean, I remember I was in high school at I am in Tabo. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm really enjoying myself, having drinks, and get a call for dates up. Yeah, can you be Croatia tomorrow to play in 2 days? I've already tapped out. I'm breaking up seasons for 10 days. Go from Mexico and Mexico, LA, somewhere in Europe, and then Croatia. And LA flight be canceled. So now we're going. Now we then made to go fly to LA, Houston, somewhere in Europe. Okay, that's it, to get to Croatia. Houston's like that's pretty late, so I missed the connection to get from somewhere to get to Europe. So now I'm supposed to play in 2 days. Now I can get a date in Davis. So body chilling. I was like, man, DJ would have been nice.
DJ would definitely be nice. That's in the works, though. That's in the works. But give me a good, crazy match scheduling one. I feel like lately, especially just being at Wimbledon with all the rain, curfews.
Well, yeah.
Light.
In there. So you have, you can pay tickets to watch Nobel, one South Korea, one Strip. It's why take except Lincoln. But you're seeing a forecast and it's raining. You have guys, you have Novak about to play, getting ready to play his third round the next day, and the guy's still in their first one. So they're gonna play every day. But Novak's guaranteed to play these weeks. In my mind, I'm like, Dave, if you have a guy at 15, he's still very good. Put him on center. You should fix it.
It's true.
Rather than he's supposed to play like you. You're just not gonna win. Like it's just not. Like you can, it's so unlikely, and if we're gonna try to win tournaments, it's a chance to get so unlikely. But it's just like some of the best players in the world there. I get it, but how do you create the same playing? How is that even possible?
It's unfathomable for like an athlete outside of tennis to hear a story like this and be like that just would never happen. I could just never see that happen because there's too many variables, especially in a tournament like Wimbledon, which is kind of a good example to see the bunch of traditions that tennis already has in place that kind of need to shift a little bit to conform to what's going on now.
I understand, but it's just like Not yet. You got a best player in the world on the best field. They make things go, but at the same time, it's like I'm speaking as one of the best players now. You gotta level it out. Like these conversations, it's gonna be okay. HB's gonna get because
there's no one.
They can't.
There's no one to kind of keep them in check right now. But we're, you know,
the grandsons of ITFs, they're gonna do whatever. What's that? What are you gonna say? No. You gotta play. You don't play. You walk rank them up. Like it's freaking down.
It's true.
You know, and the players bow down to it and say, "Oh, okay, this is what. These are the rules."
Yeah.
All rules.
At the end of the day, players need to have some say on what the rules are, especially with things like anti-doping. Like there's a lot of, you know, things where you got to give your whereabouts all the time. You have to be here at certain times, but again, if you count in your guys' schedule, that's kind of hard to already put into account. You don't know where you're going to be in certain places on certain dates at certain times. You know, like I think that's insane. And also them coming crazy times, knocking at the door. You're like, what's one new innovation or idea that you think they should bring to tennis that would make it a bit more popular?
Don't really talk about it. Sands, right? Sands being able to move how O'Reilly's listens. Talk about it once, music on, and when the points is delayed or in between the points, like keep that energy up.
And keeping that vibe.
Something like the UCS with your kind of put on there. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing for me. I think the format's flying. I don't think you should reduce tennis matches to Grand Slams, all the flies and so chronic for so many years. To change that now is also like, it doesn't count for what guys do. Wouldn't do. But I think fans are everything. Fans bring to us.
Very true.
Feeling them. And
so we talked to Nick recently, and he's saying for the 2024 championships of the NBA, the Celtics are going to win. How do you feel about that?
Well, the Celtics definitely going to be that conversation getting out of the East. But the West is crazy. Our boy Bragg.
The West is very deep.
Our boy Bragg is playing the Phoenix. We still got to deal with Denver. They cold. Bron, they going to be all right.
Still got Steph over there.
Still got Steph. Paul George and Kawhi. So, I mean, you still got, y'all gonna come hungry. Memphis. It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, I know you die-hard Celtics fan. But they need to win. I mean, you just paid Jaylen Brown $304 million, so.
$304.
So, I mean, the city needs something.
Very true.
The city needs something.
You gotta produce something from that.
Pay Tatum crazy, pay Brown crazy, so you're buying the stock in them, so they gotta get it done for you.
No, I agree on that 100%. 100%. Who are some of the players that you're really tapped into that you would say you have a close relationship with?
Good relationship with Brad. Tavius Caldwell Plummer just won.
KCP, our guy.
D-Wade was cool lately. Melo. Melo been solid always. Anybody who comes to the Wizards, I'm gonna be cool. You're a lot.
Of course.
It's just fun to be a decent sports fan and see all his teams up close and personal. You know, I really enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. That was great.
Good.